What is up, ladies and gentlemen? MoiR here with another episode of Let's Get Everybody. I'm just joking. So, one of the last videos I did several weeks ago, uh, where I was giving a bunch of people tapers, apparently there's quite a few people who didn't like that. And I went to check on my other computer that's running Asheron's call. This is my gaming computer right now. I could see people standing around me, and my character was severely burdened, and I had a bunch of chickens. And yeah, I just watched it. I just sat there and watched it. I said something in chat. I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something about them having fun. And I just watched all my characters die. I thought it was actually rather entertaining. The reason I'm on is somebody had made a statement about Withered being severely camped, and I haven't gone there. Uh, I'm going to go there to the Luggies to where I hunted and see if their statement is correct or not. So I have all these Pyro Ps to sell. The reason I was hunting POTB was to get not really Pyro Ps. I had set up the loot. I modified it to actually loot a bunch of stuff like double epics. So my mule is stuffed with double epic stuff on a muley and different sets. I mean, it's stuffed with leggings, coats, and jewelry galore, and pants and shirts. At some point, I'm going to actually go through it. It's going to take a long time, though, because, like I said, I have so much of it. If I were to actually show you my mule, I will show you at some point just the amount of stuff that I have. And then I have weapons, basically every kind, with epic bloodthirst on them, with bows, crossbows, light weapons, heavy weapons, all of them. My mules are completely stuffed. I have, I think, 7 different mules now. So these are all the MMDs that I have, and I'm sure some people have more. But really, you don't even frickin' need money in this game. As you can see right here, I have 1,500 MMDs. And that's about to change when I sell these peas. So let me go to where I sell my peas at, which is where everybody sells their peas at. But as a side note, what I thought was interesting was the admin of the server was actually part of killing my characters. Because I saw him say something in chat. It was very interesting. It's funny. So to anybody out there who I grieved over this, if you feel deep grief, I apologize. I apologize that me giving people some tapers has caused you some serious grief and heartache, and I'll pray for you. It's about all I can say. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so if you guys don't know me, I really don't care, like, at all. Okay, so let's set this up. Set by, set sell. One thing I learned with this item tool for selling your piece, is the easiest way to do it if you don't know, is make sure you set the max buy higher than the amount that you have. So I have 1,500 MMDs right now. So if I were to set this at, just 1,500, it'll just do one stack and then stop. So make sure it's set higher than the amount of MMDs that you have. So it'll just do its thing. So I do want to give a shout out to Crimson Mage. I was actually on the division farming for, I was farming Dark Zone for credits that I need. And I just walked in the room, just happened to see these people cried around my character on Asheron's call, cried around MoiR. I was like, what the heck is going on? And all these mobs were around me. It was insane, the amount of mobs that were around me. What I want to know, to anybody who was there, how long did my character live at max burden? Because I watched it for quite a bit of time. And he was staying alive, so kudos to my character for living that long. So what do you do now? You're max level. Let me rephrase that. I don't think I'm max level. Yeah, I'm 272. But all my stats are maxed. I have 78 billion experience, which I don't even need. Even my loyalty is maxed. I'm such a good vassal. So yeah, so what do you do? What do you do now? Get your perfect tank set, and then what? I need 3 levels on max level, which I will get. But yeah, then what do you do? I don't know. I don't think there's much of anything to do. In the northwest section, if you go up this ramp, for those who don't actually know, if I can get up here, this person here, Gilly, is the one you buy the Mana Scarabs from. Right here. Mana Scarab. So if you don't know, that is where it is. Canada Keep, northwest corner. So anyway, what was interesting is when I crashed, I have to look at the bottom of my bar, you know, my start menu bar, toolbar, and I had my 6 mules still on, so that's actually why I was lagging so bad. I had freaking 7 accounts on. So while we're here at Withered, you know, I was thinking, I don't want to fight. I was thinking, should we go get tapers? I mean, there's a whole lot of people here. I mean, I think they need tapers, is what I'm saying. I think I want to help people out, give them some tapers in case they're running a little bit low. I'll give them a little more than what they need, was what I was thinking. Just so it lasts them extra long. I mean, that's kind of, you know, what I was thinking. Look at all these people. What the heck? Oh my god. That is ridiculous. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here I see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people that I can see. And that's just on this side. What about the other side? Alright, so where I used to hunt. Why is there Tummies alive with all these people here? Come on, people. You're slacking here. See, they need tapers. I think they're out of tapers. And that's why these Tummies are still alive. I counted 15 people. I should not see a Tummy alive. They're definitely out of tapers. There's something's going on here. Alright, so this is where I used to hunt, down here. Imagine that. There's nobody here. This is where I used to hunt. So I used to be on this side of the hut, and then I would be on this side of the hut. I'm actually curious to get on all my characters and see what the experience per hour is. Last I was doing it, I was getting 550 million an hour. Like there was one guy here, he died. That's the guy I saw at the Lifestone. So on my last video, people put comments that Withered is, you know, the most popular hunting ground, blah, 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 blah. People like to just talk. Yes, the person that put the comment is very correct. Withered Hilltop is like the most popular spot, and it's seriously overcrowded. So we'll just run around the island here. We'll try to get an idea of how many people are actually here. I don't know how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 that I see right here. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's roughly 20 people here. So, yes, Withered Hilltop is insane. The amount of people that are there. That is why, like I said in one of my past videos, I looked down and I'm like, there's nobody here with all these freaking luggies. And that's where I wanted to hunt. And as I pointed out in my last video, in my comment to this person that said, oh, you know, whatever, you know, everybody goes to where you are. Nah, dude, you're full of crap. Mages can't hunt here. These are hollow luggies, and mages can't kill here. They die so quick. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to come back in windowed mode, and I'm going to see what experience I can get here. I'm going to make sure that all my characters cannot be given items. I am not going to go around and give everybody tapers, just so you know. It's not my intent to kill people. It's not the plan. Yes, I know that's a very jerkish thing to do. To anybody who says I was a jerk on that last video, you're very correct, and I'm not going to argue that. So, yeah, I'm not. Anyway, we'll come back, and we'll see what experience I can get per hour. We do report, it'll show our experience for 5 minutes, which is 454 million. So, to the person who said that Withered Beach, the Luggies, is not good experience, it's about 5 times as good as the Withered Hilltop. So you might want to look into what you're talking about. 450 million, I'm happy with that. I can guarantee you up at the Hilltop, they're probably getting about 60 million an hour. 100 would be pushing it with the amount of people that are there. So getting 454 million compared to 60 to 100 up there, yeah, the Luggies are way better. To anybody who tells you otherwise, honestly, they're an idiot. These are very good lights, I just want to say. If you just want some personal light, you know, put it behind your webcam as you're filming, and the light that it puts off is fantastic. It'll light you up like a Christmas tree. It's actually only at half the light power that it has. Full is just too much for me. It just blinds me. So report 451 million. Okay, he's got 3. There's 3 here. There's 4 now. Did he kill that one yet? I don't think he did. I wanted to use that lower level archer that's actually lower than that mage as an example, but he stopped fighting for some reason. I just got another mob. Alright, well, you see no corpses on the ground over there from that guy. One corpse. Let's see how many I can stack up. So I have 3 right now. Obviously, you guys can count. It's going to be interesting when my player, well, if they stop spawning, pulls that far group over there by the hut. Because a bunch of them are going to come. And a bunch of them are going to throw frickin' rocks at me. That'll be interesting. So by myself, what is the XP per hour? I've never actually checked. Why did it start off like that? It was counting for some reason. So yeah, the mob's gonna respawn before he even kills that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is gonna be 8. Oh, of course my character's hitting that one. I think I could have killed 10 before he killed 1. Poor Xeno. Wow. There's actually 2 corpses here. But he died so bad, like, the enemy buried him in the ground. His head's slightly buried. His arm's buried. Yeah, he got freaking hammered. Rest in peace, Xeno. But yeah, like I said, a mage has got to be really high to hunt here. Like over level 200 to hunt here effectively. I mean, yes, he's hunting here, but he's not killing anything. Yeah. Mobs did spawn there. Yeah. I had nothing to do with that, by the way. I was just showing a mage trying to hunt here. It's level 187. They can't do it. They can't do it. The experience down here is way better than the hilltop and the tummies. But you will not find anybody here because they just can't hunt here. Most people make mages. I mean, let's get real. Asheron's Call, mages ruled. I mean, that's really the truth of it. So all these bodies over here, this Zeno, that happened before I was on, and Katniss, they died before I even got here. Had nothing to do with that either. Any bodies you see around here, I am not responsible for. Like I see there's a body over here. I am not responsible for that one either. That's another mage. And they actually, this main character died in a good spot actually, because it doesn't look like they're getting aggro. The reason that they stopped, they were following this character. They were on follow for Verendi, and there's nobody to follow, so they just stopped. So that's the reason for that. I wonder if I bring mobs over here, if they will fight. Yeah, good for them. Let me get them back further, actually. I'm doing my civic duty right now. I am moving these guys out of harm's way. Just want everybody to see that. Alright, so I did my civic duty. I got that guy to safety. This guy, he should be good where he is. Their main character died. Nothing to do with that. Don't blame MoiR. You can blame me for a lot of things, but not this. There's really no point in me even being in the Allegiance. I just did it for the heck of it, honestly. And if you guys watch my video, you know I don't even like talking anyway. During all this time that I've been on, I haven't talked to anybody in the game. I'm not that type of gamer. I'm not that type of chatty gamer. I just want to get on, do the objectives of the game. If it's group content that I want to do and I need help, then yes, I will talk to people. But for the most part, I just keep to myself. And occasionally, you know, I happen to give a few people some tapers, and people get a little worked up about that. You know, whatever. And here's Zeno, who died, and he actually lost his, can't even, ancient armor. Couldn't even think of the name, and I'm wearing it. Yeah, he lost his ancient armor, everything except for the helmet. So, Zeno, my friend, you should get some death items. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him some. I'm going to go do one more civic duty. Let me find it here. I'm going to go hook my friend up, Zeno. And I can't believe I just did that. I literally summoned it in the air, so I can't enter it. Haha! That was a newbie mistake. I wasn't paying attention to the freaking elevation. Let's sue me. Got 6 of those bad boys. There you go. He's got 7 massive mana charges, and that should help him when he dies. He will not drop all of his gear. Civic duty for the month done. Take care.